Okay, we're on.
11 with Jenna. 11 with Jenna. 11 with Jenna. 11. Who you gonna call right now? 11 with Jenna. With Jenna. 11 with Jenna. Right now. 11 with Jenna. With Jenna. It's 11. Who you gonna call right now? 11.
Can't find my arrow. Good morning, everybody. Saturday, September 11th, 2021. 20 years. Amazing. Sad. Forever in our hearts. I know where I was. We all have our stories, and I lost friends, and I'm glad you're here. I'm glad I'm here. But yeah, take a moment today at some point. Look up in the sky and the stars. Hold your heart. Whatever it is that you do, pray, send light, send peace. Anyway, it's a Saturday morning. It's a beautiful morning, and I'm grateful to be here. And I know the lighting is kind of weird because I couldn't get my little cute little light charged because I forgot. So I could have gotten it done, but I forgot because I was at Jackson Brown and it was an epic show and I forgot. But I'm here. You're here. And 6 people are here. Who are you? Who are you people? I don't know who you are. William D. Lindeman. Thank you very much. Bill Dietrich. Patty Lohman. Ra Morocco is here. Carol, hello. Shutting it off. Just gonna shut it off. I'm in a different place, as you know, because I'm in Oakland, California. And we have a guest this morning because it's one more Saturday morning with Jeff Metzger. He has perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Did I get that down right?
Thanks, Dave. You did. You just popped right on it.
I have the time right today.
I think so. I might have to go
Came
back.
right on.
Oh, yeah. That's right, Bill. You saw George Thorogood and I saw Jackson Brown. Very cool. What did you see last night? Did you see stars? Because you are.
No, we didn't see stars. What did we see? We were kind of exhausted after 3 days of trudging up and down the hills of Laguna Beach. I wasn't in shape for this, and stairs. So we made dinner here and watched some of the Dead and Company show on the stream.
Where were they?
They were in outside of Detroit.
Oh, was that last night?
Yeah, they were outside of Detroit. They flipped with you into hi, Layla, and
Hi,
that's good.
Do I hear a squeaky toy?
No, right now Layla is just looking down at the neighbor. There was dogs that were there yesterday, so she's expecting. Let's see here. She's looking over the edge.
Oh, she's looking for her friends.
She's just looking for attention because, especially when we're here, she expects it 24/7. Mostly because she gets it.
Yeah, I was going to say and.
So how was JB?
Awesome.
Where do you play?
In Napa at a venue called Oxbow. It it opened
That's
in
downtown.
yeah, it's
The
weird.
market, the market thing there, the Oxbow Market.
Yeah, it's right next to the market.
What's Oxbow Market?
It's kind of down in this little place that has really bad reception, I'll tell you that right now, because I got knocked off of 1111 like 6 times and then I gave up. Um, it's right next to the freeway. It's very strange. Very strange. But
What kind of is it outdoors?
yeah, I'm not going indoors anywhere.
How big?
You know, I don't know, but it was really beautiful and it was people were spaced out. Well, I was spaced out kind of, you know, side stage back.
Well, you. You. That's what I'd say about you anytime. You're spaced out. So
I'm spaced out.
so that's okay.
But there's a woman, her name is Wendy, that created this eating establishment. It's hard to even
That's
describe it.
The Oxbow Market, right?
No, it's next to the market. There's another. She
The
created.
market you walk in and there's all these little
That's the Oxbow
restaurants.
Market.
Thing
That's up
stops.
here on this hill, and then you walk down
Okay.
to this other area. But it's you kind of walk down into this. It's a weird area, but she developed this outdoor. There's a stage and wine and eating area. It's really cool, and I'm going to do a gig there. But then Oxbow, the stage itself, opened in 2019.
I was going to say it had to be new. Yeah.
And then they didn't. Then nothing. And I'm not sure if this wasn't the first show of the season, obviously, but wow, what it's a great venue. And I did that clear thing, with your vaccine card and your ID, and you just walk up and you go to them, and they go, cool, cool, vaccine license. You have to load it into this thing, so now everybody knows who I am, where I am, what it's all about. But that's cool. And then Jackson was great, and my friend Jason's playing with him, and that was really neat to see. And the band was awesome. And
Jason.
Crosby.
So he was back playing last night.
Yeah.
You heard about his brother, right?
Yeah.
Did you know them? Do you know them both?
Yeah.
Have they released any circumstances of his cause of his death?
I know what happened.
But I mean, I'm not going to ask you. Has there been anything publicly said?
I don't
You can
think
tell
so.
me privately, but is there, okay,
Yeah,
I haven't seen anything either.
What was so great is, he's the newest member of the band. He plays both violin and keyboards. And he kind of, Jackson plays keyboards sometimes. So Jason walks off the stage and he just sits. He's such a great bandmate. He brings no drama to the stage, to the band. He's he doesn't overplay, and he was completely surrounded in light. I could see it, I could feel it. And Jackson mentioned a couple of times our newest member of the band, who they didn't really need, but it just wherever he goes, he just adds exactly what's needed.
He plays with Phil. He's a Phil guy, right?
He plays with a lot of people. He
But he
plays.
plays a terrapin a lot, I think, doesn't? Yeah, he plays a terrapin a lot.
Yeah, he plays with Roger and Moon Alice and Dewey Decibel, and I've played around with him with Rolf, and yeah, he's magnificent.
Did you see him?
I didn't see him. I messaged with him afterwards. They're being just like everybody else.
They're in a bubble. They're staying in the bubble.
They're in their own bubble, and
Gotcha.
they did 2 encores, and it was
Leslie
great.
Mendelson sing.
Yeah,
She's part of the act, I guess.
she's part of the whole act because they did.
But I mean, she comes out for what, one song or more than one song.
Well, she opened the show.
Oh, she opens the show and then she comes back and plays that one song with
She
David.
sang a half an hour. She sang about 7 songs, and then she came back out and sang one song with him that she wrote with.
What's it called? I forgot the name of it.
Can't remember who she wrote it with, But then she said, but then Jackson came in and added a little something, like she goes, it kind of made it a little better. But he was really interesting. He wasn't, I'm being asked right now what I want for my nephew's wedding for food, salmon. But I don't know what everybody else is getting. What would you pick? Mustard crusted salmon, pork tenderloin, roasted chicken, or a veggie pasta?
What are we talking about?
If you were going to a rehearsal dinner,
Well, that's the choices, or
mustard crusted salmon, pork tenderloin, roasted chicken, veggie pasta.
not the veggie pasta, not the pork tenderloin. Between the other.
Actually, the chicken is really nice, but I'm getting the mustard crusted salmon because it's very good. So far, we're all getting, there's 7 of us, and 4 of us have ordered the salmon.
This is for what?
My nephew's rehearsal dinner, which is next Saturday evening.
Where's that?
Benton Harbor, Michigan.
Oh, you're back. Okay, back in Michigan. Okay, so this is a quick trip out here.
And then back again. So I wish you could come up tomorrow or today. I have a gig today, you guys. I am so not prepared for this gig, but I'm excited to go.
Where is it? In Napa?
It's in Berkeley, California.
Oh, you're back to Berkeley. Okay. You're back in Berkeley. What time?
3 p.m. 4 p.m. What? Well, here's how it goes. On Tuesday, the show was starting at 4 p.m. And on Wednesday, the show was starting at 3 p.m. And on Thursday, the show was starting at 4 p.m. and it's staying at 4 p.m.
Are you going to stream it?
That's a really good question. Maybe.
See, we should switch roles. If I ask good questions, I'll be the interviewer now.
Why don't, okay, how about we do that today? That's good. I'll just sit here. Go ahead.
Are you going to stream the show?
I don't know. I might stream a set of the show.
Oh, how many sets do we have? How many sets is this?
So check in around 4:10. And if we're not there by 4:15, then I'll be somewhere in the late 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock hour.
Judging by your earlier comments, I'm assuming this is an outdoor show.
It's an outdoor show. Yeah.
See, when somebody says, I won't go indoors, I make the assumption that what they're doing next is going to be outdoors.
I think the fact that you're in Laguna Beach right now makes your head a little clearer.
Something like that.
How are the Giants doing? I've been out of my brain a little bit. It hasn't been there. Gigantes.
Was it 5 in a row? Sunday, Monday,
5 in a row. Really?
Tuesday, Wednesday, 5 in a row. 7 out of 8. Up 2.5.
Wow.
So right now they're going good again.
What was that just now? Is that a trash truck or something?
It was something down the hill.
It wasn't an Amazon. I know that.
I hear. Oh, yeah. You have to next time you get Lisa on, you have to have her sing you her new autobiographical song she wrote for Layla called "The Amazon Man" to the tune of "The Candy Man."
The Amazon Man. Oh, that's.
Oh, she's I think she's up to 2 verses now. Oh, it's hilarious.
Oh, I bet. Where is
how Layla, barked, but she's secretly a fan.
Because she thinks all of the packages are for her, right?
Mm-hmm.
And most of them are, I bet.
It's certainly a significant enough percentage that she would expect them to be for her.
She's like, anyway.
So she expects. So that's why the song came to be about how she secretly loves the Amazon Man.
That could be a poetry glam performance or a Coronaroke.
If you want to do parody, do parody night. That's what you should do. Is have parody night for Coronaroke.
That's a good idea.
but you just went silent.
I did.
You're
Hello,
you're
hello, hello.
you're muted.
Really? But I'm
But
not.
now I can hear you again. I can hear you again.
Okay. Maybe.
There's, there's a delay. It may be my internet connection. You're doing it. You're screwing with me.
So, what did you make for dinner last night?
New Zealand groper.
Groper.
Well,
Is it?
grouper. They
It's
probably
not
pronounce grouper.
grouper.
Probably, I'm sure they pronounce. There's no U in it, so I pronounce it gropers, but it's probably grouper.
My dad said
But
grouper.
it wasn't groping. It wasn't groping us, so it was, So I did that sashimi, hamachi sashimi, and then I made pesto pasta. But I got a premix. I didn't make the pesto myself.
You mean you got a jar of pesto?
Well, it wasn't even a jar. It was just freshly made from one of the specialty markets. So it
Oh,
was in a tub, but it wasn't like one of the jarred ones.
that
It was good.
counts.
And then since we have a gas grill here, actually we have a new gas grill at home that was delivered this week. So that when we get back, I'll start grilling again. But
From the
and
Amazon
then I
man or
grilled
from
asparagus.
someone else?
No, that was a little too.
Uh-oh.
That was a delivery because that needs as much as we love, and I wouldn't trust the Amazon man to hook up our gas line. So we had the specialists come out to do that.
That makes sense. Hey, have you
But
talked to your
so I
brother
grilled
at all?
asparagus.
I'm changing the subject. Oh, grilled asparagus. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, so that was it. And
And do you sit
fish.
outside and enjoy the sunset?
Oh my God, we have had 3 of the most glorious sunsets so far, and they've all been when you study them like this, this living close to you, is that you start watching the nuances, the little differences, the nuances. The best I posted on my Facebook page the best
I know.
picture I think a couple of nights ago. That was
Beautiful.
yeah. So yes, we did watch the sunset, and yes, we hung out. We went out to dinner. The first night we went to dinner. Second night we went to see music, and then to dinner. And all of it's 5-minute walks. And then last
I
night we
get
stayed home.
notified when you go live. Jeff Metzger is live. So I always check out the band or what you're doing. And
That's one of our regulars, go-tos, the Dutt brothers.
And you'll be there next weekend too. You're there for 1 month.
1 month.
When do you leave? Did you go silent again? Are you frozen?
What?
When do you leave? What day do you leave?
I have a bad connection. This is not working.
This is not working.
I think it might be my internet connection. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is.
You're fine.
Are you back?
What date? When do you leave?
The 8th, we were here the 8th, September 8th, October 8th.
Oh, cool. So you'll be
Rita?
there for the 11/11 fundraiser. The 1,000th
Yes,
show.
right. That's right. On the 30th. That's right. I got it calendar.
What are you gonna do?
Lisa, Jenna wants to for some talent night. She wants to hear the Amazon Man.
The
Well, not
Amazon
just Jenna.
Man.
Jenna for 30,000, the 30,000 people watching.
You don't know how many people end up watching. There are 8 people here right now. Did you share it on your show? Did you say that you're on the show?
No, but I could. Let's see.
I'll
Let me
tag
do that
you
right now.
I'm going to tag you. 11/11. When it's so funny.
Should I just share it or wait till I'm tagged? Well, I can do it both ways.
And
I just shared. So I'm
Saturday morning
we're gonna have a nice warm day here today.
with really
Wait, you're frozen again. No, now you're not. Now you're bullshitting me. It's not nice. It's not nice to try to fool Mother Nature or Jeff.
I was imitating Blanche. I can't quite do it. I don't know how she does it. She goes something like that. I know. Do you remember that commercial? It's
Which
not
one?
nice to fool Mother Nature.
Yeah, right.
What was that for? What product? Do you remember?
I don't know. Lisa, what was the product for It's Not Nice to Fool Mother Nature? Butter?
Margarine.
Butter?
Margarine.
Margarine.
Bye, Patty. Beautiful. Oh, Patty says beautiful posts, Jeff.
Oh, that's how
She
thanks.
likes your posts. Patty's very. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we are in Layla's lair. Standing next to Layla's. Layla, what are you doing?
Layla.
What?
What? Me?
Are we frozen again?
No, I'm just waiting for you to
Oh.
talk about something.
What do you want me to talk
Oh,
about?
Gary Lambert was here this morning. Gary stopped by.
I watched some of Gary. I guess watched Gary's opening last night, and he and David liked the tour. If you hadn't noticed, of course, I like the tour,
Yeah,
and the tour. Apparently, the circus is going to Chicago next week.
I know. And I'm going to be in Chicago, but I'll be going to a rehearsal dinner instead.
Well, that's in Chicago. On which night?
I think they're there Saturday night, aren't they?
They're Friday, Saturday. Oops.
Birds. I hear birds.
Oh, so somebody made you a little play a little hooky.
No. Have you seen Worth, the movie Worth? Rob Morocco. Almost watched that last night. Rob Morocco watched a movie called Worth. It's a 9/11 legal movie with Michael Keaton. And it was I'm trying to find something. What are you guys watching? Are you watching anything that you're really digging right
Yes, we had. Well, yeah, we haven't gotten our. We haven't watched anything since we got here, but we started Nine Perfect Strangers right before we left town. We left home.
now?
Have
Nine
you seen
Perfect
that?
Strangers.
That's the new the thing on. I think it's Hulu with Nicole Kidman and Bobby Carnival about
Oh, the
9 people show up at
retreat.
the expense retreat. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't have Hulu, but I
another grouping of Michigonists. I can tell you that.
yeah, I can
All get
only see
together
so
in the
much
same
Nicole
place.
Kidman, and I've taught enough retreats where I know those people. I can categorize. I know exactly. Oh, that woman is like that. Yeah, but Nicole, I can only watch for
Yeah,
so long because it kind of hurts my head to look at her.
she looks really thin. She's got like lost weight, and she plays a Russian. She's Russian, so she does a Russian accent, which is uh, I haven't yet since we only watched one episode. I haven't yet completely wrapped my arms around.
Yeah,
So we'll see.
but when she looks at the camera, like, and then nothing moves anywhere. But
Well, at least in episode one, she comes across as they're setting this up as she's some sort of sinister
ooh,
character. Oh, maybe that's true, maybe that's not, but they're certainly giving you that impression to see where this thing goes.
did you watch White Lotus?
Yes,
What did you think?
we liked it.
Wasn't it bizarre?
Of course, it was.
Wasn't it one of the
I
more
thought it was. I thought it
bizarre?
was excellent. I like the way they basically, they no barriers, no barriers.
I mean,
Anything
yeah. Like you're
that was
watching
good.
it, you go, did they really have to show that right now? But okay,
Yeah,
let's just keep moving.
it's. I recommend it highly. It is. Yes, I thought the acting was excellent and the writing. Um, the guy who plays Armand was him, and the one who plays
He
what's her name?
should win an award for that.
The woman who's by herself.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah, so she was fantastic. Um, and that other crazy family, holy moly! And what's his name who played the unlikable newlywed?
Oh,
Uh,
oh,
we saw him. He was on a show called I'm Dying Up Here. They did 2 seasons about, which I highly recommend.
I'm
We love
dying
that show.
up here.
Yeah, it was a takeoff of the Comedy Store in the 70s in LA.
Oh, okay. I'm
And
dying up
and
here.
and the not so benevolent matriarch, who played by Melissa Leo, who ran the Comedy Store, and then they followed all these different comedians trying to make a living doing this under the thumb of this not so benevolent matriarch who wouldn't pay him very much but would say, but I'm giving you exposure, as if they're all going to make it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The goal was to get on Carson, and not just to get on Carson, but to be invited to the chair after their act, which apparently was really the gold standard for comedians. But they fought, and they would do bits and pieces of their stand-up, and there was a number of actors who played. I thought the show was great, but he was one of them, and he played an asshole then too. So he plays a great asshole, and B, he better be careful not to get typecast, because
He's so awful, and you know that kind of that frat.
very. Oh yeah.
People that are in fraternities, you just know that guy. You know that guy. I'm like, oh, and he's wearing his pink shorts, and when I first started watching it, I thought it was a comedy. So I watched the first show a little bit lightly, like didn't really pay attention. And then yes, that's a great movie too. Divorce Italian Style, set in Sicily.
God, that's from the 60s, isn't it? Yeah.
1962. Well, I knew that because I just read that.
May have to. Who starred in that one?
Who's this? Marcello.
Yeah, Mastroianni. Wasn't he in that?
Marcello. But yeah, White Lotus, man. I watched the first one, and then I started to watch the second one, and I went, I better go back and watch the first one again, because I was half paying attention. And then did you watch the director's conversations afterwards?
No. Are they good?
Yeah.
Lisa, we should have watched the director's conversations after each White Lotus episode. Yeah, I know you did. You told me.
She did? Or you said
I'm in trouble again.
She said
we should do this, and then we'd go to bed. It's late. Yeah. So yeah.
What are you guys doing tonight? Uh-oh, he froze again.
I don't know. We maybe go out, maybe not. Here we have options. It's just a walk.
Here, Jeff, let's try this once. Can you move over to your side of can you do this with me? Let's see if that works.
The sun is the sun is hotter. It's hot today, and I'm wearing a black hat and a black shirt. So
See that?
You know what schwitzen means, right?
Yes.
What schwitz means?
But please explain it to the audience.
It's Yiddish for sweating, perspiring.
Schwitzing everywhere.
Schwitzing. So when you're perspiring, you say, I got a good schwitz going.
And so, are you seeing live?
And I'm drinking coffee. I'm drinking hot coffie.
Oh gosh, dude, you're like
I'm sitting here in this friggin' sauna, because it's all right. There's a little area here, and I want the sun.
Doing asana, and you're in a Bikram class. You're all good.
Right. That would be. I may do some yoga this morning. I need to start doing some yoga again.
What'd she say? What's she doing?
She probably wants breakfast.
Layla.
Is that right, Layla? Or is she getting fed? Oh, yeah. She's getting fed.
So do you think are you getting up earlier while you're at the beach, or do you just?
No, I'm not getting up early.
Do you ever stay in bed and go, I'm just going to hang out in bed for a couple
hours? Lisa does that. I get up and take the dog for a walk. Oh, no. It's late enough. I'm not disturbing the neighbors. If they are, they'd yell at us and throw stuff at me. No, I get up and usually, so we try to 8 o'clock.
They're like, Jeff, who were you talking to this morning at 8 o'clock?
The world I was talking to.
It sounded so important. It sounded like you were on an incredible. Were you on 11:11 with Jenna? When people walk up, they do this. They walk up and they go 11:11. I go, I can't help it. If Dave Love wrote a hit song, thank you, Dave Love. And Peter's going to be back on the show. This guy's going to be on the show. This guy.
I think it's got to be my.
This Thursday, lives will be changed forever.
Peter's going to be on the September 30th show. Did you see the interview with him?
With who?
With this person.
11:11 with Jenna presents Corona Roki International Limited. Bring your
Who, with Dave?
No, this guy, Peter, who's the voiceover. He's the voiceover actor. He's this guy.
best. Just stay home.
Which night did you interview him?
What?
What night did you interview him?
Oh, months and months ago, but he's going to be on.
Okay.
He's going to be here for September 30th.
So you keep him on all day so he can introduce all of us live.
Wouldn't that be fun? Maybe I'll ask him if he can come back during the day. That would be fun. He's so cool. He's also he's done a lot of singing for us stuff. He's a very Steely Dan type vibe band that he works with.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So do you swim in the ocean? Do you go jumping?
No. And the friggin' water's freezing right now too.
Are there people out there though? Froze again. Oh, good, William. I thought so too. He was a great interview.
The pool up today is
Wait,
a 5-minute walk. That's what I do.
you're kind of Can you say what you said again, please? I'm sorry. Jeff?
There's high school open to the public for much of the day. I'm getting too hot. That is open. It's just a 5-minute walk from here. So I can swim, or as Layla would say, schwim. When she's smelling the flowers. Layla, what are you doing? Did you have breakfast? Yeah. It's toasty out there, honey. This is great.
Oh
yeah? Yeah.
Good morning, Lisa.
Jenna says hi.
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 And I left my coffee mug in my car. So
it's extra hot.
no, so I had to use this one, but it's short, so I'm out.
You
Which
better
is not
go
a good thing.
You better go get more coffee.
You have
I'm
to get
not
coffee.
gonna keep you
You
because
gotta
I'm
have to
actually
get
gonna. I have to get ready for my gig, you guys. I'm so unprepared for this gig today. I'm a little panicked.
So how far? What is it? An hour to get to Berkeley, or less?
No, I'm
Probably
in
an hour, isn't it?
I'm in Oakland.
Oh, you already back down. Oh, you already came back to. Okay, you're not in Napa. You just were there last night.
No, that would have been fun though,
To what?
to stay in Napa,
Yeah,
to take a nap in Napa.
to take a nap in Napa. So you're back in Oakland and you're doing your gig in Berkeley. Oh, so you're cool. You're ready to go.
I'm
How
ready
is
to
it
go.
school today?
What?
She was telling me, yeah, our daughter started her first day of classes for her PsyD program. PsyD, you know, that instead of a PhD, the PsyD it's the same. It's the equivalent of a PhD program, but for clinical psychology.
Practice.
Clinical psychology.
Oh.
PSYD.
So then she can analyze all of us?
Well, I think she wants to be, yes, and hopefully paying clients too. So that would be the goal. But it's a 3-year program, so she's going to be busy for a while.
And when's the wedding?
November 6th.
Oh, cool. And it's going to be up in Idlewild,
No, Palm Desert.
Palm Desert.
Rancho Mirage, actually, which is next door to.
Oh, I've been to Rancho Mirage. I worked a tennis opening. No, Indian Wells.
Indian Wells, yeah. I think we've discussed that.
The year that the sisters first played.
Each other.
No, the year that they first came out and played.
That's a while ago. I bet that's got to be almost 20 years ago.
Yeah, and the father was running when they won. The father was running through, going, "They won! My girls won! My girls won!" I
can't imagine he would do that.
Oh, he had a racket.
My tongue was firmly implanted in my cheek. That guy's talk about a nut.
He was running through
Richard Williams.
the whole area with the tennis racket. They won! They won! They won! He leapt past me. I remember.
Does he have how high does he leap? Was he a good jumper or?
I mean, it felt like like when I remember because I was selling Bose Wave radios in this area under a tent, in a tent, and he was just jumping around with the racket in his hand. I'm gonna have to get my lighting better.
Well, or not, because this is a temporary quarters.
I feel like there should be something behind me. It's very unusual to, like no kitchen or no screen or anything. It's just this.
People have to focus on you more. There's no distractions. They have to listen to what you're saying.
So what are you having for breakfast?
Coffee.
More coffee. All right, go get yourself some more coffee. Thank you.
I got some. I'm good, but you got to go. So go prepare.
I gotta do something. I have to figure out. Let's see. I don't know if I'm going to wear a dress or jeans today to the gig. That's the first choice.
Learn the words too.
Oh, do I have to do that really?
Yeah.
I can't improvise it.
Although that's right. You do both. That's true.
I'm a little. This band has only played once in almost 2 years at this point.
Is this Charmers?
Yeah.
Did you play with them once earlier this year?
Yeah, once. We've played once. We've only done one gig in almost 2 years. This is the second.
Well, you were pretty good that time, so you should be better today. So.
We had a rehearsal. We're playing with a new bass player. It's all new. When the bass player is new, it's all new. I have to I get a little nervous before the gig.
That's good. You should. Layla, you ready to go for a walk?
Oh, it's
time for a walk.
Thank you. You guys, he's got to go for a walk, and I have to go make a smoothie.
Ready? Do you want to go for a walk?
Can't hear you.
We're gonna go for a walk.
For a walk?
No, I'm charging my Fitbit.
Oh. Who wants to go for a walk? Layla does. Layla got 3 walks yesterday, at least. But that's a longer story.
Did she go on a long, unescorted walk?
No, but she actually did the day before. I was hoping not to have to tell the story again, but she did escape from a moment. We did stupid things, and she got away from us and could have darted into a street again looking for me, because it was a harrowing 30 seconds at the beach, and we did totally screwed up. Comedy of errors, and then she thought that I was gone, and as soon as I left, she wanted to go find me.
Oh.
So Lisa's holding her, and I come down a different entrance of the beach, and Lisa thinks that she saw me. She was going to come run to me at the end of the beach. She didn't see me, and all she knows I went up the other thing. So she goes darting up these 100 stairs out of our sight, but there's a street on the other side. So I don't know if a car. Oh, I know, it was quick and back. Yes, we just.
You mean you were on one end of the beach and she was on the other end, and she let go?
I was stupid. I should have come back. I should have come back down the same way I left.
I let her go.
But Lisa also thought that she had seen me at the other end of the beach, which normally if she says, "Here's Dad," she'll go running towards me.
Right.
But she didn't see me, so she still thought that I had left and gone the other way. And up she goes. And when she's in that frame of mind, nobody can bring her back. She was, and we got people running up ahead of us to try to get. Oh, geez. As soon as they could get her back and point out to me, I would call her. She would looking for me. She came running to me. But if that car had a moment and she would have been standing out into the street, shit, a busy street. And I don't even know if she did dart out. I mean, who knows? I don't know what she did when she got out. She ran right out in the middle of the street. Oh, I know. It's just
Lillian's done that twice, and she was very young once when she did it. One time. Well, one time she was on the roof. Did I ever tell you that story? I used to have a yoga studio in my second floor of a house I lived in that I had in Mendocino County. And it had a deck off of the sliding glass door on the second floor. And she was just like 3 months old. And we were playing, and then I went to take a shower. And then I hear pat, 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 pat. I'm like,
oh shit, she's on the roof.
She went from on the deck right over to the, how there's a
I'd be a little petrified at that point.
Oh my God. She was walking around on the roof. I didn't know where she was. And I heard her and she was barking. And all of a sudden I look out on the deck. Oh my God, she's on the roof. I'd never even been on the roof. That was really scary. And then she just pet, 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 pet right down. About 10 minutes later, she was out there. She dug it. And then another time she was running. She got away and she was running so fast down a busy road. But she looked so happy running.
You lose if you lose your, it just
Yeah.
you got to be thinking ahead of, you got to be thinking a step ahead as to what they're thinking, because I'm thinking I'll come back the other way and she'll come running down the beat. It was just in an instant, just things just kind of dissolved, just kind of collapsed. But it was fine.
Hug her real hard for me.
Oh, we have ever since 2 days yet. But so we know better what to do. I mean, that place, it's a cove where you let the dogs off the leash.
But then
So
do you do the thing where you're at one end and Lisa's at the other end, and does she go running back and forth, back and forth?
sometimes,
I like that's how I used to get I would prepare Lillian for flights.
So we're concerned now because there's the early in the morning people go down there this particular cove, which there's entrances to both sides. It's a small cove, but and they let their dogs off leashes. And we were there last year several times with her, and there's a bunch of big dogs there. The concern, and we don't know if it's a legitimate concern or not now, is that even if we're both there, if she's like being bothered by one of the big dogs, and she now knows this escape route, does she go running up to get away from the dogs outside of our? So we're wondering whether we should take her back there again, but I think we'll give it one try and just be cognizant of that. But and keep her, inside all the time. If she's a bolter and she wants to be.
Yeah, and a fast
Layla.
too. Layla.
Completely too fast for anybody to get. I know. Anyway, but all's well that ends well.
Good. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day today, and I look forward to seeing you next
break a leg.
You'll have one more week of
stream, we'll watch.
Okay, good. I'll post if I'm going to. I just have to see if the guys, because it's like I said, it's a new band, and we have to just see if they want to even maybe a couple tunes. We might just do a couple. Tunes. All right, cool.
Ciao,
Lisa. Bye, Layla. Jeff Metzger.
Bye.
Oh, pick a letter, Jeff. You can leave, but pick a letter.
Let's see. I think what I do 2 weeks ago I did Q.
Yeah, thanks.
Last week I did J. So today, I think Well, I think it, can I? Does it have to be American? Does that have to be an English letter? Or can I do a Hebrew letter?
I think Layla is suggesting a letter. English would be best right now. It's 8:54.
Okay, so let's do C.
C.
For Charmers.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Layla. Don't run away, but play with that toy. Squeak on, girl. It brings us joy. And I'm saying, Lisa, I can't wait for the Amazon man. Oh, the Amazon man. Jeff is there drinking his coffee now. And wow, it's just like pow. I want to say I hope that all of you stay safe, stay healthy, be real nice. And from your thoughts, they're calming thoughts.
Okay.
And from your words, a cacophony of sound. And I hope that your heart is one of a champion now. And I just hope all of you have a wonderful day, because one more Saturday with Jeff Metzger is done for today. But tonight is one more Saturday with Gary Lambert and the couch.
The couch.
The couch.
C for Charmers. C for the couch.
See you tonight. See you today on 11:11 with Jenna, and maybe later on the Charmers too. See you later, you guys.
And ciao. See you for ciao.
Ciao. Love hard, man.
Gotcha. You too.
Everybody, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, oh. Mama Grace, I miss you. I love you. Mwah. Love hard. Really, really hard.